Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a February energy reading for you guys. We just want to see what's in the cards for us for the month of February in regards to anything from love to healing energy, like what we need to heal, possible messages from spirit guides, career advice. I mean, who knows what's going to be in here, okay? So if I get any channeled messages that come through, I will mention them. Now, channeling is, everybody has their own way of that they do it, okay? I'm very clairaudient, and through writing, I pick up a lot of stuff. So it's just how I've always been. It's how I receive messages. So if I get anything, you know, and it just seems like it's weird, like off the wall that I say, believe me, there's a purpose for it. There is something, someone is meant to hear this, okay? So, you know, just because you don't understand it doesn't mean that somebody else won't. So now keep in mind that these are general readings. So whatever message resonates with you, go with that. If something doesn't, then you just leave it. If for some reason the pile you pick doesn't resonate with you, then feel free to pick a different pile, or else you can check out other readings as well. If you feel called to more than one pile, go ahead. Listen to more than one, because what could happen in these is that there might be a message here from, like, say, this pile, but you get a love message from over here in this pile. So it's kind of like a mix and match thing a lot of the times, because I am reading for a collective energy, so it's a general energy. And what's really interesting when I pull tarot cards this way, sometimes, because I use different decks for each, you know, pile here or each group, the same energy will repeat. Okay, I'll pull the same exact cards from different tarot decks in, you know, the same reading, because that is a general collective message reading for everybody. That there's a huge, like a percentage of people who are like, you know, this is their vibe, this is their energy. So that's what's going on. So don't forget, if you're interested in getting a personal reading with me or me and my Pisces twin, there is information in the drop-down box for that. Timestamps are also down in the drop-down box, so feel free to take a look at those. So for this is pile 1 with the goldstone. Pile 2, we have serpentine, and pile 3 is Shiva Lingam. So go ahead, take your time, meditate, and see which pile is calling to you, and let's get started. For those of you who picked the goldstone, this is going to be your reading. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start out with the tarot cards and see what we have going on here. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords. The Devil card. We have Four of Swords. We have the Sun, and we have the Star. Wow. So, just in looking at this right now, I am definitely picking up a lot of you could be feeling trapped about a certain situation for sure. Come February, you're dealing with somebody who is, it could be, you know, it's like, obviously, I feel like it's a relationship, or it could be dealing with a choice. You're beating yourself up in your head a little bit, moral, like about like some kind of moral issue possibly, or some sort of choice, maybe possibly even in relationship, or you're like trying to choose between something where you're dealing, say, with like a career, like, you know, moving forward with a career, or maybe someone is putting pressure on you about a relationship, and making you feel like you're kind of stuck in a situation. Like between, you know, what's coming to my mind and what's coming into my head is you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. I feel like you're very loving energy, very kind, motherly, kind of, you know, nurturing type of energy is what you have. And I feel like there's somebody like trying to manipulate that, possibly, or this is weird. You know, I'm getting this feeling of needing to retreat. okay, from a certain situation. There's like some serious, like, for some of you, I mean, I'm getting so many messages in my head right now that it's like they need to shut up so I can concentrate. I'm feeling like definitely for some of you, there's somebody who's like very charismatic, incredibly, sensuous, sexy, and they're kind of like too intense for you a lot of the time. And you're feeling very conflicted and stuck because they're kind of like crack, shall I say. And I don't mean the Irish one where you're going and having fun, but although they are fun, I'm talking about like the drug. They're like incredibly intense, sensual, sexy, very kind of like pushy and domineering, and they're putting a lot of pressure on you in regards to like your relationship or some kind of situation or some choice you're going to make. And you feel the need to retreat. And I feel like when you go to do this, you're going to get some clarity over it as well. I mean, because no matter what, everything is going to work out. I feel like you're putting this anxiety on yourself a lot more than maybe this person comes off in a certain way, okay, to you where they're super fucking intense, but really underlying, they could be kind of fucking chill and be like, whatever, like more easygoing than you think. But you're putting this pressure on yourself, or maybe you're afraid you're going to lose this person if you make a decision. I feel like, I don't know why this is coming to me so strong, is somebody is making a career choice and you're in a relationship with somebody. And by making this career choice, you're going to be like put apart from this person, or else possibly they're making a career choice where they're going to be moved away or something. Like, I feel like it's like some kind of distance situation that's going on here. But in the end, it's totally going to friggin' work out. There's no need for that stress and that worry there, that anxiety, because if you just take a friggin' chill pill and take a moment to retreat and relax a little bit, maybe back off a little bit from the situation, you're gonna see the light. Basically, that's what the sun is about. And then the star is like, I mean, come on, these two cards are like some of the best cards in the whole entire tarot deck. So I feel like no matter what, in the end, it's all going to be successful and it's all going to work out. Some of you just could be dealing with a career situation and not a relationship where you're having to make a career decision. I don't know why career is coming so hard to me with this deck, okay, or this group. It just is for some reason. So, I really feel that there's some kind of like stress. You're like anxiety and you're worrying about this, like, and you're feeling like you're stuck. Like it's just like this stuck feeling. But you're kind of like torturing yourself in your head, when, this is like a clear indication that you need to take a step back and just relax about it for a freaking second. And, let the success come to you, because it's going to, no matter what. So I'm going to like to clarify this. Let's like see what else we have going on here, because I really want to see what's going on in here. Well, yeah, we have hidden motivations. We have man holding a coin, and we have attachment. Holy shit. Before we go into those, let's see this. This is success. We have victory in some endeavor. See? Success assured with good plans and hard work. Holy fuck. Hold on. Let me make room for all these guys, okay? So we have the egg, and when I'm pulling these little cards right here, look for symbology or anything that could be possibly, some kind of synchronicity for you as well. Like pay attention to what's on here, because there could be, meaning to that, for you as well. We have wishbone, a wish granted. I mean, because no matter what, you're getting success. I mean, look at, you have the sun and the star, and you have success. Okay. And you have victory in some endeavor. Success is assured with good plans and hard work. Wish is granted, and period of prosperity and abundance. I mean, you guys, whatever it is that you're freaking stressing out about right now, you need to just take a step back, chill the fuck out, let go of some attachment, I think is what this is probably going to be talking about here, because you have some kind of fucking success or manifestation that's coming in that's really freaking good. Now, I'm curious about these two cards for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a peek at those in the book and see what they have to say here. Because this is, I'm very curious here. So the first one we have here is this in hidden motivations. We have a deer, a stag actually. You have kids playing here. which is like a group effort, I feel like. A man holding a coin. This could be a boss, or this could be this could be that romance partner for some of you. This attachment card. Okay, let's see. So first we're going to start off with this intention here. All right. So let's see what this has to say. Very curious. So for this, it's conflicting intentions. Oh my God, see? There you go. You're having some decision that you're trying to make. You're conflicted. You're like, holy shit, what do I do? Here we go. A smiling woman stands with her hands held over her heart center. Below is an image of children playing in front of a beautiful home, a vision of her deepest desires, yet something is hidden behind the heavy drapes around her. On a purely practical level, this could indicate an important decision or situation that you don't have all the information about. Be patient. The knowledge will come to you and you will be able to act. See, I feel like you really need to like meditate on this issue, take a step back, start journaling, writing your feelings down, maybe making pros and cons lists. Because sometimes that helps to clarify things for some people, because I really feel like it's going to help you. So to continue on, be patient, the knowledge will come and you will be able to act. However, this card can hold a more deeply personal meaning too. Like this woman, you have some high ideals and lofty goals in mind, yet there are hidden thoughts and issues that are behind the image you present to the world. This card is telling you to look within for any unknown motivations that may be influencing your energy and your plans. Perhaps you're looking for love, yet because of past hurts, you may shut down to protect yourself. Or you may want more money, yet you doubt yourself and expect to fail. Or even think you don't deserve abundance. Know that your conflicting intentions, even if they are well hidden, are powerful force in the manifestation of your dreams. Wow. Okay. The pull of emotional history rides with those intentions, making them even stronger than the desires you have in mind. This is a warning. It's time to clear out those conflicting, limiting thoughts. This card reminds you the universe is abundant and you are deserving and capable of making your dreams come true. Well, friggin' A. So this is warning you. This is a warning, okay? The more negative and more hard you are on yourself, the more you're going to block the success. So you need to I think that's what this is about. Let's take a look, shall we? This attachment card. Oh yeah, I think that there's something you're grasping, or you're holding on to some old feelings or some old baggage, past hurts possibly, that are really they're like throwing a hitch in your success. Because I mean, look at this, you guys. It's not shitty in the future for you here. It's good. Okay, so we need to like unload whatever this self-doubt is, or self-hatred, or self-loathing, or whatever it is. It's got to go, because once it does, all this is your manifestations and stuff are coming in. They are. So perceived need and the choice to let go. In this upright position, the card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. The chain at your wrist is bolted to fear from the past or desperation about the future. Although you may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even an old relationship. Okay, you are living in fear, addicted to old unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now. If so, the chains that bind you could be of your own making. This card is telling you that it's time to take action. You need to break out of the chains and move forward to an open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but you know that you are capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy will just repeat itself, keeping you stuck. And this is really fascinating, because the Devil card usually in like the Rider-Waite or something, a lot of the Devil card is depicted as there's a male and a female, and they are in chains at the Devil's feet, okay, or they're staked and chained or something like that, which is really interesting that we're talking about those chains. So I really feel like this needs to go right there, okay? So a man holding a coin, obviously, I think this card, I believe, talks about, there's obviously a masculine energy coming in that is going to help with, bringing success, possibly a love interest coming in, male connection in money, health, or value. See, there you go. So this could be a new boss coming in, or it could be just somebody who's an investor, somebody backing you in a business project. It's somebody with valuable advice that's going to help you to get where you need to go career-wise, I feel like, for sure. So this card shows a man sitting in a lush flowering field holding a large bright coin. For men, this could indicate an aspect of yourself and a readiness to further your goals and receive increased health, money, or value in your life. Greater success is on its way when you take control of your own finances and act. This card upright also could reveal the assistance of a financial advisor or healer whom you already know or are soon to meet. This man is helpful and may bring sage advice concerning the action you need to take next. Be open to this person showing up with support, but always turn to your own intuitive guidance to weigh the information you receive. This could also signify a new love interest with a wealthy man or a man from work. Wow. Okay, then. So I feel like no matter what, you know, it's like you've got some good stuff here, but you really need to release some of the whatever you're holding on to or whatever belief you're holding on to that's, you know, keeping you stuck. Maybe you're like in a relationship and you're like, it's so familiar to you that you're afraid to take this leap to go forward into your new life because you're afraid if you let go of this person that nothing good will come back to you, like somebody, like you'll never meet somebody again kind of thing. But that's so not true because, I mean, it's showing this in the cards, okay? So what else do we have here? So we have card number 52, mending. So let's take a look at see what this has to say for this mending. We're going to look at, I want to look at the relationship thing in here because I feel like this is like, I feel like I'm getting like serious like relationship. I'm getting career and relationship vibes off this pile a lot. So forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. Wow. Okay, so relationship message. You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do. Even if you're not aware of it, the energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and honest redress. So I feel like for definitely some of you, what some of you are holding on to is some kind of resentment or past hurt from a previous relationship, or, you know, yeah, definitely some of you, that's like what's going on here for sure. The prosperity message for this one is everyone makes mistakes, especially when you want something very badly. You may come to realize that in chasing after a pretty shiny thing, you lost sight of long-term sustainable prosperity. Sometimes you make choices that look good at first, but ultimately lead to loss or failure. It's time to forgive yourself and others. Don't blame anyone else. You get to start again, wiser and more mature. The journey to true abundance can be bumpy. Make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way, especially yourself. Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you. Let go and learn from this. You are now that much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective. I really feel like you are a fucking sweetheart. And somebody's been, for some of you, somebody has been like taking advantage of you. Don't let them do that to you anymore. Okay? Just forgive yourself, forget them, and move forward. Because look at this. It's not shitty, okay? Let's move on now. Now, I pulled like an animal oracle message, and we have peacock. Ooh. This is an animal that comes up quite a bit for me as well. In addition to foxes, I'm like literally stalked by kitsune and foxes. It's crazy. So, what do we have here? Okay. We have peacock. Well, obviously, peacock is like showing off your shit. It's like, look at me, I'm awesome. You know, without even looking at this, that's what I'm getting off this. Maybe someone has been shitting on your shine, so to speak. Okay, you need to like get rid of that whole vibe and get away from anybody who does that to you and let your beauty shine. Okay, show it off. Show the world what you got. Because when you do, you know, you don't want to be, you know, cocky. You want to be confident. That's what you want to be, okay? So let's see. What do we got here for this peacock? Prosperity. Are you fucking shitty? Okay. Prosperity. Prosperity is coming to you. A flow of abundance is on its way. Expect a new income stream. Clear the energy in your home or office. Do not be afraid of success. You can rise from difficult circumstances. Hello. There you go. So definitely like peacock could be a spirit animal, a totem animal for you. So, watch out for those synchronicity wise. That's kind of cool. I think that's really cool because it just goes along with all this right here so much. I mean, wow. Okay. So moving right along, we have the message moderation. Is there something you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthfully. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. So this is basically a message to keep things in moderation. Maybe what the situation in the past was, because the devil is all about like indulging and like, excess and, what is the word I'm looking for? Shit. Think of the 7 deadly sins, okay? That's like what I think of when I think of the devil. It's like, too much sex, too much eating, too much drinking, too much partying, too much, giving yourself to somebody else and not getting enough in return. This is just a message here to make sure that you are in the future as you go forward. Keep things in moderation, keep it lagom, it's like, not too much, not too little, just right. So this is what this card is warning you and telling you about. For sure. So we also have for the Kitsune messages, we have memories of the forgotten self, holy shit, and coming of age. Okay. So definitely some of you are like, I feel like with this, you're kind of going through another like level of spiritual awakening. Okay. And I feel like with this situation right here, that you've kind of forgotten who you are along the way. So I want to peek at this really quick and see what this has to say, because I've never pulled, I don't know if I've pulled this one, but I've never pulled this card before, ever. So this is kind of, I want to glance at it really quick. Yes, it's like talking about, remembering who you are. And it says, when did you begin to believe what others say is true of you and turn away from the quiet certainty of the internal voice, the voice of your soul, calling you back to remember all of who you were? So I feel like a lot of you possibly are ignoring your intuition when it comes to a certain situation. And you need to be listening to that, okay? Also, like for a lot of people, sometimes when you get into like a relationship or if you hang out with a certain group of people or something like that, some people have a tendency to forget who they are. And they will like become like more of what that partner is or what that group of people is. And it's like really, in truth, deep inside, that's not who they are, okay? So I feel like for some of you, definitely you have forgotten your authentic self. And this is a message, urging you to remember, showing you scenes of who you once were in this lifetime, the visions you had as a child, the times you stood firm in your own trust and belief in yourself. It will first whisper to you of the truths of the soul, sharing the secrets of who you are, reviving memories and dreams of other times and within this lifetime. Then that voice will grow stronger, showing you moment after moment until you, bright soul, finally remember. Okay? So this is just telling you to please remember who you are. Be your authentic self, okay? Because you have that coming of age card. And the coming of age card, yeah, this is basically talking about kitsunes. And like once they turn 100, they receive a tail, the ability to shift into other forms, even that of a human. So once like they've come to an age, a certain age, they become even more powerful. So with each year that passes, they gather to themselves more energy, and with every 100-year period, they receive another tail. And when they reach the stage where they have earned 9 tails, they are at a whole different evolutionary level to the other kitsune. They are so powerful that they can take any shape they wish. Oh, wow. And they can move between heaven and earth into visibility and invisibility. I feel like this message is for me here. Okay, and they can store the energy they have gathered in a pearl, which can be released and directed and shared with other beings, like a pearl of wisdom, okay? The nine-tailed fox has now come to you to share some of the energy of their many lives, the stored energy which you are able to use at this time. There is no cost to this process, for this is the duty of the kitsune. When they see someone falling, they just, oh gosh, excuse my dog. When they see someone falling just ever so slightly short of their potential, they can direct and share this stored energy, and it flows into you. And you know you have become more than you once were. So basically, like I said, I feel like some of you are definitely going into like another level of spiritual awakening. Okay, through this hurt, pain process or whatever, and taking this leap of faith and stepping forward into your, true self and releasing old attachments and stuff. You're, upgrading yourself, so to speak. And it's going to really bring in those manifestations and success because you're meant to do this. Whatever it is that you really want to do, and you've been, like having such a hard time, like, because maybe you're afraid to take that leap, you need to do it because it's going to bring you everything that you've ever desired. It's going to take you to another level. So definitely go for it. So I'm going to finish up here. I'm going to do some little love messages because I pulled some little love messages for those of you who are in a relationship or looking for a relationship, or this is a message from your twin on the 5D. Okay, so let's do this. Oop, that one wants to come out. Oh. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. You have a secret admirer. So, wow, that's pretty crazy. All right, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So yeah, moderation. Remember that moderation? And don't be stressing out about like, oh, will it, like for those of you who are worried about love, please don't stress about it, because the more you stress out about it, and you just need to like chill, okay? And when you chill, take a step back, it allows everything to flow naturally, like nature takes its course, so to speak. And then we have, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. See, this is that freaking warning too, about like, and I tell this to everybody, okay? Take a look at yourself in the mirror. Okay, and really be honest with yourself. Where are you at in your life right now? Okay, what are the things that you don't like about yourself? Like when I say this, I don't mean it in a negative way, okay? Because we all have our things that we're like, oh, why do I do that? We all are like that because we're fucking human right now, okay? We have our issues that we have to deal with. We all have our vices and things that we're weak at or things that we're better at. So take a look at like the things that maybe about like negativity or something like that. And are you projecting that out to other people? Because if you're projecting that out, that's what you're going to attract in for a partner. So really think twice about that. Be the person you want to attract, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. So any kind of like bad habits or negativity, you want to release that, and you don't want to live your life like that because that's what you're going to bring in, and you don't want to bring that in, okay? So that's the messages I have for this pile. I think it's not too shabby. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you are notified of any new videos that I put out. Personal reading information is down in the drop down box if you'd like to get a personal reading with me or me and my Pisces twin. And once again, I thank you so much for being with me, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye. Those of you who picked pile 2, the Serpentine, this is going to be your reading. We're going to start out with the tarot cards first. Okay, so let's see what juicy, fun things we have for you guys. Oh, wow. Okay, we have the Eight of Athemes, which is the Eight of Swords, which is very fascinating because this energy has already come out. We have the Five of Wands. We have Harvest. We have Ace of Pentacles. We have the Sun, and we have Eight of Wands. Wow. I kind of want to switch these guys right here. Fascinating. Well, obviously you guys have been going through some sort of conflict, okay? There's no doubt about that. I mean, the Five of Wands is just like screaming at me, okay? This is a collective energy that's happening right now with everybody, it seems like. Same with this one, because this was also, these two were also in the last pile. So you might want to look at pile 1 if you didn't look at pile 1, okay? Because there might be some messages for you in there as well. It's very fascinating to me that I'm getting a lot of, like, for February, I'm getting a lot of career stuff, a lot of things like that coming up, and money issues coming up for people, as well as relationship stuff. But for some reason for this pile, I definitely see a lot of, like, there's some kind of conflict going on. Or you've been going through some kind of conflict, like the other group, where you're feeling like you're freaking stuck, man. You could be feeling like it could be meta, you know, like just like in your mind, you're stuck about a certain situation, or you're like, you're wondering if, I feel like for some of you, like you're wondering if you're going to get this job offer. Okay, that's just like what, there's a message coming in kind of strong about that for me, to me here about this. What else? What else do I need to know? There's a message coming in to you guys for sure. It's a positive message. Whatever strife and conflict that you've been going through, I feel like definitely if you are going through it right now, you want to step away from it and just keep your mouth shut. Okay? Keep your mouth shut, period, about anything that you're in the process of doing right now. When it comes to manifestations or money, any kind of career plans, any kind of plans, period. If you're interested in another person, like, you know, if you're like, you find somebody attractive, or, you know, you really like them and you're wondering if you should like approach them or something, please keep your mouth shut about it to people. Don't even tell anybody about that except for the person in question, okay? I feel like that this is a time where you need to keep to yourself and just shut your mouth, because there could be people working against you, okay? To make, because they're jealous. I feel like that's what I'm hearing, okay? Is there's somebody, for some of you, there's somebody jealous out there who's trying to block your success. And you could be blind to who they are, all right? Completely. Because what's coming in, I mean, look at this. You have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Judgment card, and then you have the Sun. This is like, there's some kind of new birth, new transformation that's coming. This situation is going to bring about a whole new era where you're like basically rising from the ashes like a phoenix, okay? There could be a new love interest coming in for some of you, for sure. And it's not negative, okay? Because it's going to be a positive thing, but it is transforming. This is a career choice, or this is a relationship choice. You're releasing for some of you. For some of you, you are walking away from a group that you no longer feel connected to, because it's just not for you. It's not who you are anymore. And it's perfectly okay to walk away, because what's ahead of you is just fucking nothing but glory, okay? So let's take a look and see what else we have here to help reiterate this and see if I'm correct here. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Okay, like, let's see what this has to say here. Okay, so we have dark thoughts in reverse. We have door to spirit in reverse. And we have contract in reverse. Like, what the fuck? Let's see what all this reversal stuff means. Okay, before I'm going to go off intuitively here. Whatever this situation is right here, I feel like it's totally like, oh God, you're like going through some kind of transformation right now. I really feel like, maybe you feel like this is you guys right now, okay? I feel like for a lot of you, all right, that you're stuck. You feel like, for some of you, you're like, a contract's gonna fall through, okay, with some kind of business thing, but it's for the best, because in the end, it's like, it's gonna be like, you're gonna like be like, oh shit, why? But then it's because something better is coming along, okay? For some of you, you're having, like, your third eye is closed off, you're blocked. Maybe you're feeling creatively stuck for some of you, that there's a writer's block even. You're like having, like, for some of you, you could be having a dark moment of the soul, possibly, because of this card. And then we have this dark thoughts. I feel like some of you, though, are like releasing some dark thoughts. So I want to see what this says, all right? So we have consciousness, which is, where is that one? I think it's at the beginning. Yes. So, shadows of the mind is what the overall card is for this. So the reversed, it says, haha, oh my God, no fucking way. Okay. It says, reversed, here comes the sun. No fucking way, that's so rad. Okay. When this card is reversed in your spread, it reveals a time of increasing light and clarity for you. You may have been through some dark times lately. Yes. And look, she's blindfolded. She can't see the light, okay? And look at this. Oh my God, okay. So, reveals a time of increasing light and clarity for you. You may have been through some dark times lately, lost in a labyrinth of problems, but all that is coming to an end. Things will be will be going more smoothly from now on. Jesus Christ. In fact, your movement into lighter, happier times may have already started. Your life force energy is lifting, bringing you more joyous experiences and increasingly positive results. Make sure you support these wonderful outcomes by maintaining your bright new pathways of trust and positive thinking. Okay. So, okay, I feel like this definitely goes right here with this card, for sure. So this door to spirit, this other stuff that's reversed though. Let's see what this has to say. Curious, curious, curious. Definitely, like, I feel like a contract is falling through for some people, but there's a reason for it. And let's find out what that is. Partnership and legal commitment is what this card is all about. And in reverse, the contract card reverse indicates the ending of a previous connection. Oh my God. Okay. Or where a future commitment is concerned, it could bring warnings of delay and perhaps even possible disappointment. The sale of a house could fall through, the job offer might not come when expected, or a romantic union may be stalled. Don't give up hope. However, the delay may provide some purpose or protection for you, see? And something even better could be on its way. This card reverse cautions you not to become desperate. Your needy, urgent energy could actually postpone the desired outcome even more. Continue taking action, even if it's in another direction, and your patient resolve will pay off. If the breakup of a relationship is involved, always remember that you deserve to be honored. Open your heart and your life to the person who is willing to be fully present and loving. That person is waiting to commit to your own self-honoring heart. Okay, definitely. All right. I told you. Yes. Don't give up hope either, because I mean, look at this, you guys. In the end here, it's all working out, because you're going to get some message that's going to give you the green light, basically, that everything's going to be cool and it's all going to be good. So let's see what this 32 reversed is here, this door to spirit. Okay. This is having to do with spiritual awakenings and new beginnings. There you go. So you might like this. I feel like this card kind of goes right over here. Okay, in this story, so to speak, where it's like, you know, I feel like these all go together, that you're going into a new beginning because you're walking away from this shitty situation. Okay, so when this card is reversed, you may find yourself feeling an extreme disconnect. It seems your intuition is failing. See, I told you. And you can't maintain the peaceful moments you're longing for. You may be too distracted by worldly matters or personal problems to arrive and enjoy the deeper sense of your spiritual connection. The paradox is, the more you can let go of the drama, distractions, or intense emotions, the more your spiritual peace will bring you solutions to the issues. And didn't I say that? I felt like at the beginning that you need to make sure that you remove yourself from the situation. okay? Because it's, it'll take care of, that whole group will kind of like exterminate themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just gonna like, they're gonna freaking beat up on each other, and you're just gonna be like creeping away, and you're gonna remove yourself from the situation, and you're gonna come up smelling like a rose, okay? You need to walk away from that situation, whatever the freaking hell that is, okay? Relax, let go, meditate on your soul self, your higher self that resides in your own heart center. Allow that connection to grow, and find many new doors will open as a result. And clearly they're opening, because there's some good shit here, you guys, for sure. So moving right along, let's see what else we got here. We have, I want to see these little messages here. Oh my God, no freaking way. Okay, so we have scales. Keep your life in balance. Look at this. We have scales right here, and we have scales right here, okay? We have too much concern with sexual matters with rabbit. And also with these little, all these cards, pay attention to the symbology that's on them. There might be some, you know, totem animals. There could be some synchronicity symbology for you. I mean, scales obviously are coming up twice here, so that's got to have some importance. And I see birds, you know, like flying and taking flight as well. So we have, you know, keep your life in balance, too much concern with sexual matters. Perhaps this is a, you know, you're worried too much, or I'm going to say it, this is what's coming, I can hear it coming in, is like maybe you guys are too obsessed with getting your freak on, and it's distracting you from other things. So keep your life in balance. There's a time, you know, maybe there's a little bit too much of that going on, too much Duchovny action going on. So it's like, balance it out, okay? So we have the most difficult part of a situation is over, rainbow. So see, I'm telling you, you got rainbows and fucking sunshine in the future for you here, okay? It's not bad, it's good. We have a stubborn, aggressive person, ram, and we have rat. Someone is working against you behind your back. And didn't I say something about that in the beginning here? I feel like those go right there. So definitely, I feel like for some of you, there's some people that are some shady fuckers around you, and you guys need to get away from them and release them. If your intuition is screaming at you about somebody and it just doesn't feel right, if there's something going on, make sure you get away from them, because they are blocking you from success. All right? You need to cut ties with those people for sure. Also, what do we got here? We have for, oh wow, where do I start? So I pulled like a totem animal, what is it called? Crap, brain fart. Divine Animal Oracle here. And what came up for you guys was fierceness, Wolverine. Oh wow, and look at that Viking dude. It looks like Ragnar, if you guys watch Vikings. And this is a 5, which 5s are indications of what, you guys? Change. So let's see what Ragnar here has to say. Fierceness. We should develop a sense of healthy fierceness. Right now, do not shy away from things that confront you, but choose carefully how you act. You can be fierce, but not angry. Loyalty is important right now. Wow. Okay. So with this situation, someone is working against you behind your back, a stubborn, aggressive person. This is warning you, yeah, that somebody's not being loyal to you, but to you, you need loyalty. So look to the ones that you know are loyal to you in this situation. And you want to stand your ground in certain situations. If something confronts you, handle it with class and dignity and integrity and respect. Because when you act like a lady or gentleman in this situation, it's going to reflect very positively on you. And perhaps somebody is watching the situation unfold in front of you, and they're an influential person, and they're watching how you handle this. That's going to be critical in some keys to success, because you never know who's watching. Seriously, you guys, I wish more people thought about this. When it comes to being out in public or meeting groups of people and stuff, you never know who's watching. So always handle yourself, you know, well, okay? You can handle yourself with humor. You can be funny. You can do stuff like that without going overboard, you know? And I don't know, I feel really positive about that for some reason, okay? I just feel like you got this. You know, you, like I said, you're going to come up smelling like a rose. I think these people are going to get some serious fucking karma because of what they're trying to pull, and you're going to come out on top in this situation. You're going to get the promotion. You're going to get the freaking, the ring, you know, the prize, whatever. It's like, it's all going to be good for you guys, I feel like. So let's take a look. We have peace. Okay. And look, there's another bird. There's a dove. Holy shit. Okay, well, this is like an eagle or a hawk right here, but there's doves right here and doves right here. So you have repeating stuff coming up constantly in here, you guys. You know, you got that scales twice. Was there like a rabbit in here too? Was I seeing that? Or, oh, sunflowers could be of importance to some of you guys. Apples. Anyway, okay, so we have peace and we have poised. Oh my God. So we have 23 and 48. Let's see what this has to say here. Where is my book? Hello. Okay. I don't know these cards well yet because I recently got them. But okay, we have egg too. All right, I got to tell you this. This is something that keeps constantly coming up in my face lately. All right. And it's coming up in readings I've done with Ciarra. It's come up with my own personal stuff. It's come up in other, you know, readings I've done for people. But this cosmic egg thing, okay, and that's what I call it, it's constantly coming up lately for people. I think it's part of the collective consciousness right now where we are birthing new life. Okay. We are on the verge of something really big happening, and there's something new about to be born. Okay. And I mean, this is peace, and we have poise. And remember what I was saying about handling yourself in public with like dignity, respect, integrity, all that kind of stuff. Well, that's probably what I'm guessing this is about. And this is finding that inner peace from walking away from the situation is what I'm intuitively getting off this. So let's see if I'm right with what the authors had in mind. And with peace, it is freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. Wow. Okay. And like I said, freedom from attachment, that came up in pile 1 too. I feel like this pile should take a peep at pile 1 if you haven't already. Okay. So, the relationship message on this one is when two people are in true alignment with one another, they have an innate harmony between them. They are as two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who is who. Peace is yours and it is to be savored. And the prosperity message is, this is one of those times when you're capable of clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're called by a presence to step into your power. Just being is enough, for you are in peaceful harmony with spirit, and it shows in your work. Wow. Okay. So keep zen. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's going to work out for you if you do. You know, keep a calm, beautiful face when you're confronted by adversity, and it will benefit you. Okay. For poised, for number 48, being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. See, confidence without being cocky, definitely, and bringing something to light. Okay. You know, and that's what this removing the dark thoughts is. Okay. So this is the relationship for message is this. When you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, and harmonious new connections are all present now or are coming in. You're ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. Fuck yeah. So prosperity message is, you have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. You can take action knowing you are ready to step into your power, into your light, and into the service of the world. The direction you're moving in is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with this truth. Wow. That's freaking awesome. Okay? So whatever this conflict is, whatever this, you know, maybe you're confused about a decision to make or something like that, don't be. Messages coming in, it'll come to you. It could be like a physical message, like an email, a phone call, a text, or something like that, but also could be through spirit. You're going to get some clarity. Okay. So moving on, let's see what else we got here. We have believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The Fairy of the Northern Lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. And find balance. Are you fucking kidding me? What? Whoa, you got that. You've got that more than once, okay? This is really, really critical for you guys, clearly. That message is strong. You guys need to keep balance. Keep your shit together, okay? And just keep that level head and keep everything balanced. Your masculine, your feminine, you know, happiness, sadness, all that kind of stuff. You just want to keep it balanced, okay? Your you know, party time, your work time, everything needs to be balanced out. So it says, find the balance between your work, rest, and play time, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. So yes. Okay. I definitely feel like if you guys are worried about any manifestations you've been working on or something, that you need to not worry about them. Stop stressing out about them because it's coming in for you, because it literally says this, believe in magic. Okay. You know, the magic that's all around in nature. Some of you should definitely get out in nature more, spend some time, because this is it says take a power nap. Also take a power walk outside for a while and go connect and ground yourself outside, because that will actually help to keep you balanced and, you know, keep your focus. I also feel like I'm getting the message, definitely. I mean, it's just coming through really strong, and maybe that's because this just is, it works for me too, is journaling could be very important for you. Oh my God, she's wearing a necklace like mine. I'm wearing it right now. Yeah, so definitely, I feel like for some of you, if you're artists or you draw or you sketch or you're a designer, make sure you're taking the time to just doing some of those talents and like your hobbies or whatever it is you do. Make time for those for yourself, because it's going to help to like release some tension and stress and help you find balance as well. If some of you are writers, I really feel like that writer's block is going to be lifted if you're having an issue with that. Or if you're working, I don't know, this is coming in really strong. If you're working on screenplays, if you're having a difficult time, you're going to find the solution to that. Why is that coming in so hard? Ooh. I feel like for some of you, if any of you are working in the entertainment industry and you're having some difficult time right now, it's all going to be fucking good. And it's going to like, boom, it's going to be like smack. You're just going to come into this clarity and this just fucking success is just going to barf all over you. It's just going to turn out okay. You're just going to be good. It's going to be great. But just remember how to handle yourself in this situation, because it's going to set you up for future freaking jobs. All right? Whatever that is. Okay? That's fascinating. That was weird. That was really strong. I got tingles on that one. So, next we have willing entanglement. Oh my freaking God, you guys. Look at that shit. That is the same damn imagery. You have got this coming through your freaking pile. Oh my God. And look at this. You have ram, and then you have like all the sheep in the thing. Oh my God, this is crazy. You guys have repeating stuff coming up constantly. Holy shit. And you have a goat right here. I mean, they're all kind of in the same family, aren't they? Wow. Okay. So let's see what this willing entanglement is, because I'm very curious. And she's got like a harp. For some of you, are you guys musicians? Because I'm getting that. Violin, maybe? Or strings in general, maybe cello. I'm curious. If any of you play a stringed instrument, let me know. Maybe guitar. Okay, so let's see what this says. Willing entanglement. Okay, when this card comes to you, know you are being shown the ways in which your promises can bind us and in time begin to restrict us, and yet we have given our word. This is the conundrum of human entanglement of all relationships. There is the bonding and the beauty of what we can gift each other, and there is the binding that comes with the responsibility of love. For this is a card of a person who takes responsibility seriously and who has serious responsibilities, as does this elven one, friend to the kitsune, who is working her magic in unison with this tree. For as long as it takes to unbind him from the burdens of those who would exploit nature, this beautiful being has given her pledge to be of assistance with the tree beings. And yet it has brought to her great restrictions and bindings, and even a sense of being imprisoned. She willingly does, for it is not permanent, and the energy she is offering this tree will lead to its freedom. So maybe I feel like for some of you, you've been self-sacrificing way too fucking much, okay? And you need to start thinking about yourself for a change, because I feel like, you know, for some of you, I just feel like you're a fucking sweetheart, and it's like you do kind things for people and you're so helpful and so giving, but who has been giving to you lately? You know, think about that. You deserve to have some time for yourself, and you deserve your own happiness for a change, I feel like, for sure. So know in your own life that there are pledges we make when all is well and when times become difficult. We then willingly continue, for we know we wish to keep our word and honor our commitments. It is not easy, but it is done willingly, and it is our serious task, and we learn a great deal about what we can do for others. So this is a willing sacrifice before you now, and one that is good, which will lead to many blessings. Know that there will be a sense of restriction and frustration, and that there are many wishes and hopes that seem to be on hold for now. Yet while you weave your own magic within these strong boundaries, know that you are creating great power and growing stronger within. When the time comes, it will, dear one. The cords will fall away, and the time will come for you to move and be free and wander where you will once again. Yet she is aware that others are also making their pledges, sending their wishes, and tying them to this great old tree upon which many a charm and a spell has been woven. And she's now weaving her healing with her own bindings and giving her energy to this tree, fulfilling a responsibility and a change that she has decided to take up. Basically, that's it. So, for some of you, you guys are in a situation where you can't just walk away so easily, but you got to fulfill like a contract possibly and see it through. But I feel like for some of you, this contract's not going to completely work out, but it's okay because something better is coming along. And there's, like I said, sometimes things happen to us for a reason, because there's something better, or it's to protect us, is what it was saying in that card, I believe. Okay. You know, it's a protective thing. It's your spirit guides looking out after you for sure. Okay. So we have some final little love messages, and this could be for those of you who are in a relationship, who are looking for love. And this could be a message from the 5D, from your twin, your soulmate, whatever. So let's see what it has to say. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Exactly. Only time will tell. And give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. And wasn't I saying something about that? That some of you have been self-sacrificing too much. You know, you deserve what what makes you happy. Okay. You deserve to have that in your life. You deserve love like that. That is like an equal balance of give and take, I feel like, for some of you, for sure. Okay? And I think that's all I'm seeing for right now. So make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell so that you are notified of future videos that I put out. If you want to get a personal reading with me or me and my Pisces twin, there's information in the drop-down box for that. And I thank you guys so much for being with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Okay, for those of you, for our final pile who picked Shiva Lingam, this is for you guys. We're going to start off with the tarot to see what we've got going on here. Oh, shit. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have Four of Swords. We have, oh my God. We have the Star card. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Page of Cups. And then we have the Two of Cups. I think we all know what this is about now, don't we? Holy crap. Okay. Wow. Obviously, some of you guys are having some anxiety because you're clinging on to something that you shouldn't be anymore. You're being you guys could be clinging on to some anxiety from a past relationship. Okay? Definitely. You could be having sleepless nights. You can have trouble sleeping right now. I just feel like stress and anxiety and depression is going on right now, like hardcore. Because you're afraid of letting go of something. You could be being rather selfish when it comes to clinging on to something that is no longer of value to you. Okay? I see that. I'm telling you, this is so freaking weird because I keep getting the same energy coming up in all these piles. And like I said, I use different cards on each group. And we have collective energy vibe that's going on that is repeating throughout. So these two cards also came up in other piles. So that's fascinating. I mean, I think this has come up in I think it came up in every one of them, didn't it? So anyway, like I said, at the beginning of this, before I even started doing the piles, you might want to go and check other piles as well for any extra additional messages, because I feel like that could be occurring here for sure. Okay. But what I feel like for this group is definitely you guys are clinging on to some shit that you should let go of. Definitely. Because it's only hurting you more. Okay. And you need to retreat. Take a step back from the situation. I really feel like you guys need to be exercising and meditating more because it's going to help with this sleeplessness for some of you, for sure. I feel like through meditation practice, however you meditate, okay, there's so many gazillion ways to meditate out there, okay? There really is. There are walking meditations. There are, there's just ones where you focus on breathing. There are ones where you are actually listening to, what do you call it? Subliminal messages. There's a ton. Okay. I recommend Insight Timer. If you haven't downloaded that app, it's great because there's a gazillion different things and there's different classes on there and stuff on meditation. You might want to check that out. But I definitely feel like you guys need to be doing that right now because it's going to help you with this past situation because you're still clinging on to some shit. And as long as you're this right here, you're not going to get any of this right here because look at this. I feel like, okay, first of all, I'm getting starseed off this super hard. All right. And look at all this blue. Communication is incredibly important coming up. And I feel like for some of you, you could be getting communications on the 5D already because there is a love interest coming in. There is an offer of love. It's completely youthful and fresh and new, and it's exciting as hell. I feel like this is some twin flame energy for sure. It's your mirror. I feel like, and you guys are already connected on the 5D. I really feel like that. I feel like maybe you've been getting some messages. Okay. And maybe I'm getting tingles all over. I feel like you're getting these messages from this divine counterpart through the 5D, and it's kind of fucking with your head really hard. And you're wondering am I going crazy? What the fuck is this? This is driving me crazy. I don't know what to do here. Am I just imagining this? Is this my ego? Is this all in my head? Oh my God. Ah, look at her. So, you're not crazy. Okay. And I'm just going to say this to you, and I can't wait to say this to you. This is a phenomenon that's going on right now with a shit ton of people. I cannot tell you how many people I have talked to about this, where we're getting these crazy, insane, very vivid, sometimes very sexual, dreams where we're connecting with our mate on the 5D, and maybe they might change, they might morph a little bit the way they look, but there's certain aspects of them that remain the same no matter fucking what. And you might, as time goes on, it might be blurry at first, and as time goes on more and more, you're going to get a clearer picture of what they look like, what they sound like, maybe their nationality even, color of hair, color of eyes, whatever. I mean, there's a lot of us been going through that shit, okay, you guys? Seriously. So, yeah, I definitely feel like for some of you, you are getting these messages now from this person. And I feel like This is your key to tapping into this more, okay? To getting more messages and clues as to how and when you're going to come across this person, okay? This is written in the fucking stars. This is your destiny. This is how it's supposed to be, okay? I feel like this person, I mean, this person could look like anything, but I'm getting strong. Either like they have, like the two extremes. They are having really dark hair or they're having really light hair, okay? And they have some unusual look about them, okay? They can have like, they look, I'm going to say it, otherworldly almost. They could look alien-like, fae-like. They just have some kind of unusual beauty that is not normal. I'm getting Aquarius hardcore off this too, okay? I'm also getting water signs, like hardcore, okay? So, but technically, they could be anything, because I've got, you know, there's earth, there's air. I already said Aquarius, right? I said water. I don't really see fire here, but doesn't mean they're not, okay? That's not really important. What's important is you connecting with this person. So let's look a little bit more into this, because I definitely see in February there can be the start of some of you are definitely going to come across this person. You're going to meet this person. You're going to possibly get a message from this person. So let's see what else we have here to like try. Oh my God. Oh my God. Fuck me hard. Holy shit. Okay. Wait, I don't know if I want to do that one yet. This is incredible, you guys. Oh my God. Okay, so first of all, we have no place like home. We have soulmates. We have thinker. Okay. Okay, let's see what else we got going on here. Oh my. First, let's take a look at those, and then I'm going to get on to the other ones. So, wow. No place like home. Let's see what this is. I feel like this person feels like home. They feel so fucking familiar to you. Obviously, they're your fucking soulmate, okay? Twin mate, twin soul, flame, whatever, you know. They're for you. They're your other half, okay? And then we have thinker. Obviously, you've been thinking about this person. I feel like this person could be highly... They're really good with their words. They're a total communicator, and they're very fucking intelligent, I feel like. I feel like that you can just have really awesome conversations. And you, like I said, I feel like you guys can connect like telepathically through the 5D. I just feel like if you're just sitting there and you're like doing your dishes or something and you get some weird random ass thought that comes into your head, that's because it's them. All right. You guys have that ability to, if you get into this meditative state, you could probably do it even better. So try it, see what happens. Okay, let's check out this no place like home thing. All right. So for no place like home, essential meaning is authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. The relationship message is lovers, friends, and companion animals are at home in your life right now. You are in sync and full of love, and you can be secure in knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity now. Be home in this relationship. Together you add to the love of the world. Oh, wow. That's hot. Okay, prosperity message for this is, when you act in an authentic way, you command the world to reflect back to you exactly what is in your highest good. Your business choices and investments you make and the creative projects you immerse yourself in are powerfully on point. Why? Because when you are fully yourself, radically accepting everything in your journey to date, both successes and failures, you will see divinity in all things. Abundance is a natural progression when you experience this kind of authenticity. So I feel like definitely do not wear masks right now. You need to be your authentic self to call in this person, okay? Don't fake it at all. You need to be who you are, because that's what they're going to love you for, all right? They're going to love you for that. So we have, next up, let's do soulmates. Wow. This is, there's always a love pile in these somewhere. harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. Exactly. Okay. So the relationship message here is consider love in its deepest sense. Love so powerful that you will never be the same, regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Consider friendships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude, or break you open so you will finally claim who you were meant to be. Even a companion animal reminds you that it is you who is being rescued and healed. Pay attention, for you are in the presence of a soulmate come to guide you home to the real you. So this is talking about for prosperity, like strategic alliances are important right now. You're beginning to attract people to support your dreams. You're going to share this journey with mentors, business partners, helpers, employees, blah, 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 blah. Basically, there's good stuff coming towards you in business matters and stuff as well for some of you, for sure. But I see this as like mainly a love reading for sure for this group. For some, I mean, it's just so strong here. I mean, it's really strong. For the thinker, it's strategy, being analytical and logical. So love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there is enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy. No matter what, in this case, the facts are the facts. So this person doesn't like bullshit. And you know what's funny? It says, don't worry about, there's other fish in the sea. Look at this. There's fish here, and he has a fish in his cup. That's fucking trippy. So some of you could actually be in a relationship right now. Okay? You can even be married. You can have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. And you're questioning whether or not this is the one for you. Okay. Maybe you're going through some kind of situation where you're getting upgrades or spiritual downloads, or you're getting these messages. Like I said, I feel like you're getting messages on the 5D from your perfect mate, and you're questioning it. Okay. You need to continue with this though, because this is going to bring clarity to the situation. You're going to figure out exactly what it is that you want for sure. It's not a time, like it was saying, it's not a time to indulge in fantasy. You want the facts, okay? What are the facts of the situation? Like I said, doing this, the meditative, like trying to focus and concentrate on, paying attention to messages you're receiving through dreams, synchronicities and stuff. Pay attention. What is it? What is your intuition telling you, okay, about this situation? So moving along, let's look at the energy oracle cards that I pulled here for you guys. So we have Teacher in reversed, and we have Archangel Michael. Okay. Like I said, you guys, this relationship, this 5D thing going on here, or you could actually know this person, or you're going to meet them soon, or else you just might have met them. I feel like it is guided. Okay. But in order to get close to this person, look at all the swords. And then he's, Archangel Michael is all about the sword. So I feel like there's some ties that you need to cut. There's some kind of stuff that's going on here. So let's see what this teacher says reversed. Where is it? Okay, so that's people. Number 4. All right. So the overall thing is guide of this one. In reversed, and this is kind of funny because you're with Archangel Michael here, okay? This card reversed can indicate some present feelings of being out of balance, unsure and uninspired. Perhaps an important issue needs to be resolved, or you can't quite figure out how to approach a path you long to take. You may feel confused about a situation or a relationship, but this card is telling you it is time to calm down and reevaluate what's going on. There may be someone who can help you in this matter. In fact, you may have been given advice already. Go within and investigate what would be the most honoring solution. Open up to guides, teachers, friends, and potential mentors, both in the personal and spirit world, Michael. The guidance you receive could be exactly what you need in order to shift the situation and get your life back in balance. Holy shit. Well, Archangel Michael's sitting there, so definitely be calling on him because that boy knows his shit. when it comes to helping you to figure crap out, like, and cut ties. I swear, you know, trust me, awesomeness. So he's all about stability and security, and it's the first chakra, which is the root chakra. And remember what I said about this meditation? This is a sign, definitely, besides like the throat chakra, because I'm seeing all this communication stuff. Also, you're going to want to open up that sacral chakra. I would look into Kundalini meditations and yoga, but definitely that root chakra, that stability. Okay, the root is like the anchor of them all, so it is important to work. So Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy at the first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. This is a place, oh my God, that's where Kundalini energy is like snoozing, you guys. Okay, the sense of stability and security is stored. When this card is upright, it reveals that your energy is flowing freely regarding these issues. Even if you've had problems with feeling secure in the past, these challenges are beginning to be resolved at this time. Archangel Michael is with you, bringing you strength and personal stability. You are capable of taking action and moving forward on your path, so allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power and security now and always. So definitely, for some of you, you could be going through also a spiritual awakening right now, for sure. And you're going to be feeling it in that root chakra. I feel like the sacral chakra is important to you guys as well. So look into that as well. So continuing on, let's see what else we got here. Okay. So we have some little extra messages here. Candle, you will be shown the way. So I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but try doing some candle scrying and, you know, candle meditations where you light a candle and you just like stare into the flame and you just kind of like zone out, and you might get messages that way. You can get downloads that way. I'm telling you, it is a way to tap into that divine consciousness. Go for it. Try it. We have bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. So whatever situation here and here, you're going to get through it. No problem. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the? Okay, we have pin, new job, career. Maybe some of you guys are going to get a new job. Maybe when you get this new job, you're going to come in contact with this person as well. Okay, hat, you will be playing a different role. So in this new job, you could be like starting something completely new. Also in this relationship, you're going to be playing a different role than what you've played before. Okay, in other words, that perhaps you weren't being your authentic self all the way before in other past relationships. In this one, you will be playing that part, okay? Harp, great happiness. This is weird because in the last pile, I was like, okay, I feel like some of you, there was a harp in that one. And I said, who of you guys are musicians and play string instruments like violin, cello, harp, you know, guitar? I'm just curious because that keeps coming up. I think music is really important. You might be getting freaking downloads and messages through song lyrics, through sound. Some of you can be very clairaudient. We have cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. I feel like this goes right there because that could be what's going on for some of you for sure in this situation because you're just dissatisfied. Your needs aren't being met in a freaking, if you are in a relationship, your needs are not being met. And even if you're not in a freaking relationship, I feel like you're just like, you don't like the way things are going and it's time to change it. This is what this message is. So this is really interesting. So we have dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. And we have dealings with relationship with a woman. This came up twice. So remember what I said, that there is some dark hair or they're really light haired people that you guys could be dealing with. And they have darker hair too. There's a definite strong presence of a divine feminine energy in this situation. And they could definitely have dark hair. Even if it is a male, they are very in touch with that feminine side. Wow. Yeah. They could be they could just be so damn pretty. If it's a male or female, I just feel like that they're really, like I said, unusual beauty. They're like, you know, kind of like, what's the word? Like exotic-y looking, kind of like they don't look all the way human, kind of, you know, in a very good way. And they're really beautiful, striking. I'm very curious as to how many of you are actually having dreams of a person like this, and that is like, you feel like your divine counterpart on the 5D. Comment below. I'm really curious to know what you guys, if any of you are getting that. Okay, so some animal oracle that I pulled for this group is Seahorse, Equality. Wow. And we have Chameleon, Change. Absolutely. Remember, you will be playing a different role, a new job or career, you know, successfully overcoming a problem, you know. Seahorses carry the babies, and the males carry the babies, which is kind of interesting. So maybe this energy for the ladies out there who are looking for a masculine, or you're connecting to a masculine, they have that motherly kind of kind, gentle quality to them where, oh, I love this energy actually, that they're very giving and nurturing, okay? I feel like you're going through, like, definitely in this situation, you're going through a change. You're going through a spiritual upgrade for sure. You know what's really interesting is this is 33 and we have 44 right there. We have 2 master numbers. We have lots of 4s coming up in here too. We have 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 4 on this card, 41 on this card, lots of 4s. Interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at this Seahorse and see what the message is on here. Equality. Seek equality in relationships, in particular intimate ones. You will attract what you resonate. You can decide your future. Hiding from our fears is rarely a good strategy. It is time to ensure that domestic and emotional labor in your world is shared equally. So if you are in a relationship right now where you're not getting what you need, it's time to heave ho. You know what I'm saying? It's time to move on, okay? So this awesomeness can come in, right? So for Chameleon, let's see what this has to say, you guys. Obviously, you're going through a change right now. You could be going through like a spiritual awakening. Because, I mean, when we go through spiritual awakenings, we go through more than one, okay? We go to different levels. If you look at my natal chart right now, I mean, I've had like a really intense one starting at the beginning of 2019, but I just started. If you look at my natal chart, thanks, Liza, for freaking pointing that out. You awesome girl, you. So, yeah, you know, it's like I'm just starting to come into that right now, which is fascinating. So for the next 6 years, I will be going through that kind of stuff. So you should maybe check out your natal chart and see what's going on there. And definitely look into progressions. I want to learn more about that because I definitely saw some crazy shit with progressions. I don't know how to translate that yet though. So this is something that I want to learn more about and see, because progressions matter. Okay. Your natal chart tells you who you are and stuff like that, what you start out with, but your progressions tell you where you're going. And I can see that there is some serious shit with the progressions. So for this Chameleon, we have change. Change is a natural part of life, so resistance is futile. Ride the energies of change and know where you are going. Then fear will lessen, like no more. It is always wise to just blend in with everyone else. It is not always wise to just blend in with everyone else. Flexibility in mind and body is advantageous. Do not take too long to make your decision. Wow. If that isn't blunt and to the point, I don't know what is. This is saying quit sitting around with your thumb up your tush and just do this shit, you know? I feel like, wow, that's kind of at me as well. So I'm getting messages as I go along here as well with stuff, okay? Oh my fucking God. No way. Didn't I say about the music? Didn't I say clairaudience and all that other kind of stuff, that you could be getting messages through song lyrics and stuff? Look what you guys got, music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. No freaking way. Okay, I feel like if you wake up in the middle of the night or when you wake up in the morning, or for no reason at all of a sudden a song just goes through your mind and like a line of lyrics goes through your head, write that shit down, because that is a message for you, okay? For sure. I mean, this is something that's very powerful. Writing and music is like incredibly powerful for me. And I get some crazy effing messages. I feel like this pile is kind of, I'm getting a lot of messages in here for myself as well, which is fascinating because, you know, I never really used to pay attention to it so much when I would do readings, but now I'm like, I like pick up on shit all the time for myself. I can feel what's supposed to be for me and what's not. So definitely, I feel like you guys really need to be paying attention to that music. And also nature's signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only to open our hearts and minds, you guys. Oh my God. So go outside every once in a while and just like, you know, like on the weekend or something, and have a cup of coffee or your tea or whatever, and just chill and watch what's happening around you. Even if you live in like a city and you have like a balcony or someplace you could just go, or you even a park or whatever, go and chill out there for a while and take in your surroundings, and you'll be surprised at like little subtle messages or things you might hear as well when you're sitting there. And you might pick up on some messages there. It's kind of fascinating. You can also like come in contact with totem animals and stuff that way as well. So definitely pay attention to those things. I feel like you're going to get messages from your divine counterpart through music for sure. So, oh my God. Didn't I say you guys were going through possibly a spiritual awakening? We have the awakening and we have empowerment. Are you shitting me? Okay, so for number 14, awakening, obviously, I feel like this is just a confirmation that, you know, you guys are both on both sides here going through this awakening. You guys are coming into contact more on the 5D. And I feel like for some of you, and tell me if I'm wrong, you guys, go ahead and comment below. For the ones that are going through this situation, I feel like it's getting stronger and stronger. Is it not? Okay, I've been getting messages myself, which are really freaking strong and very intense. And it's like, holy shit. And as time goes on, it's just stronger and stronger and stronger. Honestly, I can't explain it. I don't know what this phenomenon is that's going on, but there is a reason for it. And many of us are going through it right now. It's just like, what the F, you know? I also feel like for some of you, you could be born in Year of the Dragon. They could be born in Year of the Dragon, or dragons are incredibly important. Maybe they practice, you know, maybe they are like, they connect to Dragon Fae and stuff like that. That could be a specific message. So anyway, let's take a look at this more. So, definitely. This card heralds the awakening of the day. And when this card comes to you, you know you are being called to arise and awaken to the new day within your life. You are called to awaken to your own belief and your own knowledge, to the truth of your own soul, and to rise up and embrace it all. To know your worth and your beauty, and to shine it out through the day before you. Treat this as a new time, even when it contains old stories, as it is still a great and beautiful opportunity to take all that is within you and make the very most of all that it is. When this card comes to you, it is also a reminder that there are parts of you which are asleep or resting, dormant, and underloved, underlived, and they must now be awakened. Think now, seeker, on the dreams and wishes that you sent to sleep over the years. Let them now gently awaken one by one as the days before you unfold, so that they come to life again, not as dreams and ideas any longer, but as events and experiences that become your life. Awaken to your power, awaken to your sleeping soul, and arise like this great dragon of the day, and call out to the world that you are coming into it this day, fearlessly ready to live fully and embrace the adventures of this gift called life. Wow, freaking A. Oh my God. That's incredibly intense. That's so cool. Okay. Enough said. All right, let's go on to empowerment here. Obviously, this is a message. You guys need to get empowered. Okay. So this is talking about koi in particular. So, oh my God, wait a minute, you guys. Remember what I said about the fishies in the sea? And here it is right here, that koi. Oh my gosh, I love koi. How many of you guys like koi? I love them. They're so cool. You can they actually are tameable. You can tame them and feed them and everything. They come eat out of your hand and you can pet them. Watch out though, they can bite too. So, so anyway, they get a little snappy sometime if they're moody. So this is the card of a person who is moving towards a goal and even encountering setbacks. And so the koi mermaid comes to ask you to continue, to cheer you on, and to acknowledge that the heroic journey you are undertaking is indeed worthwhile. While you are so focused on the task or goal, others around you see your work and are inspired in their own personal quest. You are beautiful in your tenacity, and every step of the way sees you grow. It may feel at times as though the flow of the stream is against you, but this is not the time to go with the flow. It is the time to make your own way through the waters of life, even if others seem to be heading in a different direction. It is not time for the easy path. You will carve your own way through the waters, for you are on your way to great good fortune, prosperous times, and an enriched sense of what you are capable of. Holy shit. So, I feel like with career, with love, everything, it's just looking good. It's looking good on the horizon. Just make sure that you guys need to, stop clinging on to old shit. Oh, wow, look at this. The writing stone stuck to it. How many of you are writers or you work with some kind of writing in your career? Maybe you write music. This could be something that is actually stressing you out. Or maybe you have like a term paper to write. I don't know, career-wise, something to do with writing could be also stressing you out. But everything's going to work out. And I really feel like there's this, if you switch, like for some of you, this job switch is going to could bring in this love interest. Or it's going to have something to do, it could be tied to your career somehow. But I definitely feel like you guys have already connected. If you haven't connected in the 3D, you're definitely already connected on the 5D. So messages from this, if you're in a relationship, this could be having to do with that. If you're not in a relationship, these are messages from the 5D, from your counterpart, okay? So this says, embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Twin flames. Oh my God, you guys. You got the soulmate card and twin flames, and you have the two of cups. Oh my God. Come on now. You got Archangel Michael here. This is meant to be. This is wow. I don't even know what to say, okay? Holy shit. And you got the, come on. This is insane. So you have twin flames, soulmates. Your passion ignites, okay? When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Wow, because in the end, that's all that matters, isn't it, right? The love that you shared and your loved ones. Because I think that's what everybody's afraid of when they go to pass away. That's the thing that they're scared of. They're afraid of going off into the unknown alone, but they're more afraid of leaving their loved ones behind because of... They don't want them to suffer. They don't want them to be sad. I'm getting all emotional now. Wow. And I feel like that's how you guys feel about each other. I feel like it's very strong energy and very passionate. And this, I feel like for some of you, this could have, you guys are just like, you've come together possibly in past lives before, and it's just like you mirror each other so well, and just like you're just like two puzzle pieces, you fit together, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God. Through each other you find missing pieces. There you go. All right, you guys, well, that was a pretty freaking intense, amazing reading for you guys. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell so that you are notified of any future videos that I put out. If you would like to get a personal reading with me or me and my Pisces twin, the information is in the drop-down box. And once again, I thank you guys so much for being with me today and supporting my channel, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.